All right, imagine this. The Winter Olympics. But forget the athletes. Forget the training montages. Forget the tears, the national anthems, the years of dedication. Now picture cats. No rules, no coaches. Just pure, unfiltered chaos wrapped in cats. No rules, no coaches. Just pure, unfiltered chaos wrapped in fur. These are the events that would break the internet. These are the Olympic sports your cat is already competing in every single night at 3 a.m. Let's break it down. First up, the ice sprint, or as I like to call it, the 100-meter Midnight Zoomies. You know the event. You've lived the event. It's 2 a.m. Dead silence. You're asleep. And then, boom, your cat transforms into a Formula One vehicle and tears through your hallway like they're being chased by an invisible demon. Now, on hardwood floors, that's where the magic happens. Picture this. Your cat crouches, eyes wide, pupils fully dilated, and then they explode. Full throttle, 0 to 60 in half a second. Except the floor is slippery, so what you get is this beautiful, majestic combination of speed and complete loss of control. They're sprinting, they're drifting, they're basically doing the Tokyo drift but with paws. And here's the kicker, they don't even care. Mid-slide, they'll correct, dig those claws in, pivot like a basketball player, and keep going. It's controlled chaos. It's art. So why are cats so insanely fast? 2 words, explosive power. Their hind legs are like coiled springs. Seriously, a cat's back legs are built for launch. When they crouch down, they're loading all that muscle tension. And when they release, it's like a slingshot made of fur and attitude. Their fast twitch muscle fibers fire off faster than you can blink, which is why they can go from sitting to I'm at the other end of the house in literally 1 second. And the zoomies? That's just pent-up hunting energy. Cats are crepuscular, most active at dawn and dusk. So when your cat goes feral at midnight, they're not broken. They're just doing what evolution programmed them to. Do, hunt, sprint, conquer the hallway, gold medal, automatic. Next event, the vertical climb. Think ski jumping meets parkour meets, how did you even get up there? You've seen it. Your cat spots a bookshelf, or a door frame, or your brand new curtains that you just hung up. And in their mind, that's not home decor, that's a challenge. They crouch, they wiggle, and then they launch straight up like a furry missile. No running start, no momentum, just pure vertical power. 1 second, they're on the ground. The next, they're on top of the fridge judging you. Or better yet, they're halfway up your curtains, dangling like a fuzzy ornament, and you're just standing there like, how do I even get you down? Here's the biology. Cats have a ridiculously flexible spine, like 53 vertebrae flexible. Humans only have 33. That's why they can twist, arch, and contort themselves mid-air like tiny acrobats. Their shoulder blades, not even attached to the rest of their skeleton. They're just floating, there, held in place by muscle. That gives them an insane range of motion and the ability to pull off climbs that would make a rock climber weep. And those claws, retractable climbing hooks. They dig in, they pull up, they don't stop until they've reached the summit or knocked over your favorite plant in the process. If this were an Olympic event, every cat would medal, every single one. Now we're getting into the technical stuff. Precision landing. This is your Olympic long jump, your gymnastics floor routine, your I can't believe that just happened moment, all rolled into one. You've seen this. Cats on top of a 6-foot bookshelf, spots something interesting on the ground, doesn't climb down like a reasonable creature. No, They just step off, like gravity is a suggestion. And then, slow motion moment, they twist midair, paws extend, tail goes full helicopter mode, and boom, perfect 4-point landing. Not a sound, not a stumble, just flawless execution. This is the writing reflex in action. When a cat falls, their inner ear immediately tells them which way is up. Their flexible spine kicks in, and they rotate their body midair to get their feet underneath them. The front half twists first, then the back half follows. The tail, that's their stabilizer. It moves to counterbalance their body so they land evenly. And here's the wild part. Cats can do this from as low as 1 foot. Sometimes they don't even need to fall far. They'll just hop off the couch, do a little mid-air twist for style points, and stick the landing like an Olympic gymnast. Do they always land on their feet? Mostly. But let's be real. Every once in a while, physics wins, and your cat just flops. And then they immediately act like it was intentional. I meant to do that. You saw nothing. But when they nail it, chef's kiss, 10 out of 10, gold medal, podium, national anthem, probably just purring. All right, this one's a combo event. I'm calling it Stealth and Strike. It's the biathlon of the cat world. Part patience, part precision, part predatory perfection. Here's how it works. Your cat spots a target. Could be a toy, could be a bug, could be your foot moving slightly under the blanket. Doesn't matter. The hunt is on. They crouch, low to the ground, ears forward, eyes locked. Not a single sound. You could hear a pin drop. Actually, you could hear a feather drop. They are a ghost, a shadow, a furry little ninja. And then they move. Slowly. One paw at a time. Butt wiggle for stability. Still silent. Still focused. This is peak concentration. This is what thousands of years of evolution designed them for. And then, strike, full speed, claws out, teeth ready. Zero hesitation. They pounce like their life depends on it, even though the target is literally a stuffed mouse that's been sitting in the corner for 3 weeks. But here's the funny part. All that stealth, all that focus, it goes out the window the second they hear a plastic bag crinkle. Or a can opener. Or literally anything food-related. Suddenly, the silent assassin becomes a stampeding elephant. The biathlon turns into a sprint. The focus shifts from hunt to snack. And you're left standing there like, so, you can hear me when you want to. This event would get millions of views. The contrast alone is comedy gold. And finally, the crown jewel of feline Olympic sports, synchronized judging, or, as I like to call it, the ignoring their owner event. This isn't a race. This isn't a climb. This is pure calculated performance art. Here's the setup. You call your cat's name. They hear you. You know they hear you. Their ear twitches. That's the giveaway. They look at you, make eye contact. You think, oh, they're coming. And then they turn away, slowly, deliberately, with the confidence of a judge giving a 0 score to a routine they didn't even watch. The scoring system? Owner calls name, 1 point. Cat looks, 2 points. Cat turns away, 10 points. Cat walks in the opposite direction. Perfect score. This is the event where every cat meddling, every single one, because they've been training for this their whole lives. This is their specialty. You want them to come? Nope. You need them for a vet appointment? Suddenly they're Houdini. But the second you're busy, the second you're on a work call or trying to read, there they are, on your keyboard, in your face, demanding attention. It's not rebellion, it's strategy, it's dominance, it's the ultimate power move, and honestly, respect. So there you have it. If cats had the Winter Olympics, we wouldn't need commentators. We wouldn't need slow-motion replays. We'd just need cameras and chaos. Because let's be real, your cat is already an Olympian. They're just competing in events you didn't know existed. If you've witnessed any of these legendary performances in your own home, drop a comment. Tell me which event your cat would medal in. And hey, if you enjoyed this, smash that like button and subscribe, because we're just getting started. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go figure out how my cat got on top of the ceiling fan.